This morning, a judge set a $1 million bond for the man accused of shooting and killing an 11-year-old playing a doorbell prank. Gonzalo Leon Jr. appeared before a district court judge for the first time. You can see him there in the orange jumpsuit. He was quiet and answered all of the judge's questions.
When are parents going to be held accountable for their children's actions? Welcome to another installment of Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms are NRA certification in multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. If you like channel, like content, what I do, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. Online stores open. CGB20 will get you 20% off, free shipping. Connecticut residents, you got to pay the sales tax. I have no say in the matter, but CGB20 will get you 20% off. Take advantage. Let's talk about this. And this is not so much an older story, but it happened over 2-3 weeks ago. I just haven't had a chance to talk about it because of everything that has transpired lately and has taken the media spotlight and the stage. But I want to come back to this story because I've talked about this in the past. Kids are starting to play games and do stupid things that they pick up on social media for clout. And it's starting to cost them their lives. And this is another example, and this is coming out of Houston, Texas. There are angles to this story that I want to expose because they're being underplayed by the media. An 11-year-old boy was shot playing the ding dong ditch game, which has now, used to be you ring the doorbell and run away. Now it's ring the doorbell, kick the door, and run away. And they got another version where you ring the doorbell, kick the door, you fire off an airsoft gun and run away. Here's the one point that is being underplayed by the media. The two boys, 10 and 11, were out on the streets coming back from a party at 11 o'clock at night. They decided they were going to play this ding dong ditch game. They kicked the door of this random house. Homeowner came out and fired at them. Now, I want to go ahead and give details just on the actual incident, and we'll come back.
And with an 11-year-old boy who has died after being shot while ding-dong ditching a neighbor's home in Houston's east side. The shooting happened near the intersection of Mimboro and Fidelity Streets just before 11 last night. The victim found about a block away. Police have since questioned a person in connection with that shooting, but no arrests have been made.
Nearly 24 hours since the shooting took place, investigators are still on scene collecting evidence. This was a tragic situation of a doorbell prank gone wrong. Police telling us this was an isolated incident
where Houston police say a middle-aged man opened fire on a group of kids ding-dong ditching late Saturday night. An 11-year-old boy was shot in the back and died Sunday afternoon. This isn't the first time a ding-dong ditch prank has turned violent. Last month, a similar case happened in Fort Worth and in Frisco, where police there say 3 teenage boys nearly lost their lives.
A sad ending to a prank indeed. Police don't believe this was a case of self-defense, and a witness reported that a handgun was used in this shooting. Now, a few hours ago, I did also see investigators recovering several firearms from this house.
Heard that and you saw that. Here's where the homeowner is in trouble. He apparently shot this child in the back. And allegedly, once again, this is all alleged because this is an ongoing case and an ongoing trial, but that he pursued them and fired. That's where he screwed up. The initial reaction when they kicked the door, I think, is justified. You don't know who's out there. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know that, oh, this is just some social media thing and I'm just supposed to accept you kicking my door at 11 o'clock at night. But then when he chased them down, this is alleged, and shot them, well, it fired at them, let's be clear, and struck one in the back and killed them. That's where he got himself in trouble. And after an investigation, he was picked up at a motel that was 20 miles away from his home because he claimed that there was too much media attention on this story and he wanted to protect his family, which is legit. But the police picked him up there. Now he's been charged with basically murder, and he has a $1 million bond.
Now, Leon entered the courtroom in a jumpsuit and shackles. Prosecutors read probable cause, saying Julian Guzman and his 10-year-old cousin were walking home from a family party when they decided to play ding-dong ditch at Leon's home. Investigators say Leon came outside dressed in dark clothing and armed with a gun. The 10-year-old cousin told police he heard at least 2 gunshots. One struck Julian in the back. The boy collapsed and begged for help and later died at the hospital. Police later searched Leon's home and found around 20 firearms, including rifles, shotguns, and handguns. Prosecutors argued the severity of the crime alone warranted a high bond.
Here's what it is. This is what is so frustrating. If these kids hadn't have done this homeowner wouldn't have to come out and take shots at them. They never, ever address the root cause of any situation. They always find the emotional angle to come in on. Oh, he was a boy. Hey, kids are out there killing each other. Kids are out there robbing people. Kids are out there carjacking. You just don't know. Okay? You don't know. You can't just dismiss this because, oh, it's a child. Children are doing some adult things. And once again, somebody kicking your door at 11 o'clock at night is going to make you very antsy. And you will arm yourself. But I want to play this clip from the prosecuting attorney.
Firearms and the use of firearms is not the answer. Whether you're on the freeway getting cut off or you're in your own neighborhood angry at a group of kids, you can't utilize a gun, period. This is the kind of thing that happens. We have 2 families that have been ripped apart forever. We have one who lost a little boy before he even got to start his life. And then a father of a child and a husband who is facing life in prison because of one angry act.
And that right there is what's wrong with society. You shouldn't have to get a gun to do this. You shouldn't. Once again, you don't know the intentions of these people. You had an 8-year-old in Georgia who carjacked someone at gunpoint. You don't know what their intentions are. Kids are doing adult activities, criminal adult activities. And now, it's unfortunate this kid lost his life over some stupidity, but he shouldn't have been doing the stupidity in the first place. And quite honestly, his ass should not have been out there at 11 o'clock at night with his friend, or whoever the other person was, walking the streets by themselves coming from a party. I'm sorry, I didn't do that. And I was in the house after school. And I didn't go nowhere. I got to go out and play on the weekends. That was it. These kids shouldn't have been out there. And 2, they shouldn't have decided to play this stupid ass prank. It's unfortunate this kid lost his life, but maybe his 10-year-old friend will think twice before repeating the stupidity that led to this. It's a shame he lost his life. Don't get it twisted. But everything centers around his behavior that leads to this. Kids have got to stop doing this stupidity that they see online because they want social media clout and to be able to say, oh, look at me being an idiot. So, unfortunately, this homeowner is in a lot of trouble. It's going to be very difficult for him to claim self-defense, which is going to be his argument.
It's unfortunate that 2 out of the 3 bigger claims that were made, we believe are factually inaccurate. One was the claim about the Guadalupe case, which was a case of mistaken identity. Literally, we have different sisters, different complaining witnesses. There's absolutely no link, even after informing the district attorney's office of that. They continue to represent those facts, even stating maybe they're not true. At the same time, the last one about whether or not he's a United States citizen, it's interesting because he served our country, and then he decided to exercise his Second Amendment rights to owning firearms, which he protected our country for, one of those rights, and they decided to use that as an aggravating factor.
It's going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong. I understand where he's coming from initially, but it's the alleged pursuit and the shooting in the back that's going to really, really hurt him. It's going to hurt him. But let's see what happens. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.